Hello, chaps. I'll try not repeat what you guys have already said. All goes back to around 1987-88 when Derek turned up at our house when I lived in Scholes in the Masonettes with Kev Brendan, and Kev with his camera. And I remembered Brendan from the theatre, Winlicott Theatre, and he was in a play called No Man's Land, and I remembered him from there. So we got talking. Des and Kev was in the middle of doing some stunt videos, which they were performing out and about, but there was actually set up something in the St George's School where I used to go, and I think Kevin Des went there as well. So I was amazed about this camera. I thought, oh, this is good, because I was into films and everything. So I went toddling along with them to the school, and they were doing their stunt routine. They were jumping from the stage that was set back onto mattresses. And I got chatting to Brendan about saying it. He'd been asked to do some kind of a film, a short film, and I had no idea what to do at the time, like what kind of short film. But I was looking around the school and I thought, wouldn't it be nice for involve this school how it is now, derelict, run down, for what it would be like if you had to return here for some particular reason, or you went back in time or whatever, something like that. I was absolutely infatuated with time travel. So we got our heads together and come up with a little story called Time Ghost. Basically about a person who is used as a guinea pig for this organisation, Time Zone organisation. And basically he's used to try and prevent the bombing of the school by jumping from town to town to prevent that from happening by terrorists, and he manages to destroy the plans of doing it. On his way, meeting all these different characters, especially this policeman played by Brendan, and I was playing the James Roberts character, and that was it really. Just stemmed from there. We really got into it. Kev was a brilliant cameraman, did all some cracking shots, and I was really got into it, and it stemmed from there really. It weren't long then I was after thinking about doing another one, a follow-up. I was actually in the realms then of renting a camera from Video Rentals, or was it Vision Hire? Can't remember now. It was one of them two. It cost me about £15 a week, was it? Can't remember. That long ago. And we're using a camera for that. Got Jimmy Banks involved in the second one. Paul Edwards, Frank Edwards, Sharon Edwards. Basically, Time Ghost to the Time Killer, which followed that. Time Ghost was basically a killer, a murderer, a beast, half murderer, burned person who was out on revenge in killing everybody who belonged to the organisation. And that was it, basically. It was very, very, very long. Too long for my liking. But that was because I was thinking of things as I was filming it. I was making it up as we went along. Nothing was written down as such before filming it. We just went ahead and did it. things started to get moving then. We were doing all kinds of films. We were doing a remake of Alone. I remember we met up with somebody called Tim Green, who was married to Jo, who had, there was one kid or two kids. Adam, I think his name was. And he knew somebody who made a film called Alone. We viewed it and we liked it. We thought we'd redo a remake of it. So we started that. I don't think we got that finished, but we did do some, enjoy doing some filming of that. Then we did another one called Holy Night. You've mentioned the places that we filmed there and what it was basically about. It was like a remake of A Christmas Carol. Brendan played Lawrence Knight. I played Curtis Burton, which was the Jacob Merle character. Lawrence Knight was the Scrooge character. We had people who joined us because we advertised it in the paper. We had, I think, Jeff Adams, who played the Ghost of Christmas Present. He was a singer and entertainer. Very nice bloke. And we had another lad, I can't remember his name. He played the Ghost of Christmas Past. I also did the part of Ghost of Christmas Future. Des provided the overhead mask, which he designed on my face, built it on my face for the ghost. And he got me a cape, a hooded cape. It looked like a monk's cape thing to use. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Places we filmed in quite a few places. We used the, if I remember rightly, there's a furniture shop in King Street, which you've already mentioned. Mabs Cross, which you've already mentioned. But we also used the new hotel in Scholes for Lawrence Knight's office when he was reprimanding one of his staff for eating a sweet in the warehouse. Sacked her. That's the type of bloke he is. And we also filmed in, what else was it? The Ball and Boot Club for the staff Christmas party. And I think Brendan, because he was involved with the Scholes Residents Association, we used a flat in Upside Down Houses for Lawrence Knight's house, where Curtis Burton, the Jacob Merle character, comes to visit him, warns him about being visited by 3 ghosts. That famous line, "Now, Lawrence, you're always one for profanities." Yeah, loved that one. Yeah, it was brilliant. Loved it. People who joined us, fantastic. Then we did the remake of Time Ghost, which I sent you bits of. Like I said, I've got the DVD. If anybody wants a copy of it, I think Kev's got a copy of it. I managed to get it transferred to DVD before it deteriorated. Unfortunately, the other films didn't make it. They deteriorated quite quickly. Yeah, I remember all the filming we used to do. Loved it, and I can't wait to have this meetup. Really looking forward to seeing you guys together. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. I was going to write down a list of things to remember tell you what I've remembered from the past, but it was so much in my head at the moment I couldn't even write it down on paper and make sense of it. But I think I've covered everything. I mean, there's quite a lot we did. But like I said, once we get together and people start to talk, it'll spark off more memories, and it'll be a laugh. It'll be great. Looking forward to it. Until then, guys, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.